Thursday, November 9th. If you're just joining us, we will feel free to follow us on our social media pages. Instagram on IRIFM_JA, Twitter IRI_FM, and feel free to join us on Facebook and just simply IRIFM. We want to say a special good evening and thanks to our sponsor, is that Sperone Moscato. Life Sweet
Sweet.
Pop Sperone.
Welcome on board, of course, to our new sponsor. And
And with
you
the
have
Sperone
said it
there.
all.
When I get nothing, yes, sir.
You don't have anything on the table?
Do you?
Water?
Not Sperone?
No.
Sperone! You're going to leave us alone. All right. Busy night tonight. How you feeling? How you doing?
Look, it's been an interesting week. Lots of activities, lots of information coming out. I think one of the biggest piece of information is the fact that Spice actually posted on her social media platform. One of the things that she said was, "Thank you, Jesus, for saving my life." She released a lengthy statement on her Instagram page confirming reports that she was indeed suffering from health complications. She also confirmed that the show in the Cayman Islands, where she was booked to perform on November 25, has been postponed. And, she basically disclosed that she suffered a damaged hernia.
Yeah.
That's part of the information that she revealed. But of course, Bones, some social media users are still up in arms about the information. They're saying that they wanted more and they wanted her to address certain things. But in my opinion, in the lengthy statement, she has said so much. And if you have been through a situation where it's life-threatening to the point where you're saying, "Thank you, Jesus, for saving my life," social media users are not your first or number one priority. Your family is, and also, you trying to heal and get better. So that's that on that. I just think people are demanding more.
To be honest with you, foolishness. Let me
Which
tell you,
part of it?
all of it. My thing is the timing. A lot of things have swirled in social media. And remember now, a lot of things in social media is just typing. You send out a message, you send out something. The same people who they accused of saying that is not her that and is not her page, or is she not, that's not what she would do. Even if she could not go live, if you were able to disseminate information that she didn't have a heart attack, she wasn't in a coma, right? You could have said something else. I understand that sometimes a health scare is an issue, but I just get the feeling that because of the backlash that was happening on social media, this came now. I could be wrong. This is a personal opinion of mine, not, here or the station or anybody else.
And look, people are entitled to format and express their opinion. But I disagree with you in that regard. Yes, social media users, they want more. And I think she came out and she addressed what she wanted to address. She's still going through it. How many times most of us, when you're going through a situation in real time, you're incapable of communicating and talking about it because you yourself, you need some time to heal before you can truly express or talk about same situation.
You have a team. A lot of people don't have a team.
True.
And that is the point. Meaning, and you're also a public figure. And a lot of
Yes.
and what I'm saying is that if she's cognizant and has awareness of her faculties and is able to communicate, what she said could have happened a lot earlier.
It could have, and it didn't. And is she entitled to do that?
She's a public figure. I think she should.
But being, what I will agree with you with, Bones, is that her team could have handled the situation a lot better in terms of putting out whatever information they want or choose to put out in a timely manner.
That's it.
But the fact that we do not know her situation, and if you should put yourself in her
No, no.
position, it's not like social media users or the media in general are your number one priority.
We
Your
don't
family is, and
we
your
don't
healing
know her
is.
situation, but her team knew her situation. There's a lot of things that they would have
Does
said.
she have a team?
She does. I'm sure she does. You cannot be the queen of dancehall and not have a team. And
Look,
so many other things came out, and then you're saying that okay, this is so, and there was so much speculation, and then all of a sudden, now there is a proper bit of dissemination of information from her. I just think that it could have been handled better in the case of her fans and people who were concerned. You had people who were taking flights from other countries to go see her to make sure she was okay. So I'm just saying that we're not discounting the fact that she had a health scare, and a health scare is always a big deal. But when you are a public figure the way she is, and you also have an opportunity, you have access to be able to disseminate the information the right way. I just think it should have been, and that's
look,
why this whole
and
thing. That's all.
look, and I hear you. I hear you. And also in the same breath, people who wish her well and people who are
Which is
happy
a
about
lot.
her healing, happy about her healing.
Me
There
too.
is some amounts of information now. So I don't think how the information came out or how you get it at this point should be much of a big deal, but it should be a situation where we say, sending you love and light, healing energy, get well soon.
Gracie, I'm glad you're good, but boy, may I tell you, you had a lot of people worried. That's all I'm saying. And I'm glad that the information was disseminated timely, not the best time, but it came out. So we give thanks. And she good.
Right.
Right. And if she's
No.
aware, it would be nice to just see her say, I'm here. Oh, we got something. Okay. So how you feel? You tired? You feeling strong?
You want to take a, I feel like you want to take a break.
You know
If you
so.
want to take a break, let's do
We're
it.
going to take a break. Soon come.
The following statement is a formal apology required by the Broadcasting Commission as remedial action for a breach of license by IRFM pursuant to the Broadcasting and Radio Rediffusion Act. On June 22 and 25, 2022, between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m., IRFM aired 4 songs containing lyrics which promoted, glorified the legal activity of lottery scamming. The broadcast therefore breached Regulation 30A of the Television and Sound Broadcasting Regulation, which provides, quote, no licensee shall permit to be transmitted any matter in contravention of the laws of Jamaica, end of quote. The management of IRFM apologizes to its listeners for the offensive broadcast and gives the assurance that corrective measures are being taken to prevent any recurrence. The preceding statement was a formal apology required by the Broadcasting Commission as remedial action for breach of license by IRFM pursuant to the Broadcasting and Radio Rediffusion Act.
Speroni, life sweet, celebrate that. Things poppin' when the Speroni pop. Bubble is sweet, add flavor to that. Live your best life when the Speroni pop. Everybody, pop, pop, pop Speroni.
Life sweet when you pop Speroni.
Them know we pop buckle, them know we pop style. Speroni we pop when we have a good time. Bust a buckle at the bubbly and live the sweet life. Speroni the number one sparkling wine. Life sweet, pop Speroni Moscato.
Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Visit Mullings Electrical and Plumbing, Savile and Amar, for all your electrical, plumbing, lighting, and hardware needs. Licensed electrical contractors are available. Telephone 876-955-9209. The time by Mullings Electrical and Plumbing is...
Check your watches and clocks. It's 8:44, or just about 16 minutes going into the hour of 9 o'clock in the PM. Right here. If you're just joining us, this is the EBUZZ, and we got lots more coming at you. And of course, Kishima, as I said, I'm all about the dissemination of the information. I'm always about timing. You remember when they had the whole ban with the Molly songs and so on? Agreed with it? Timing. Optics, so especially if the Prime Minister of Jamaica had an issue tomorrow morning, it would be communicated. That's all I'm saying. And you have somebody so public.
Yeah,
and
but
so
you're
loved.
mentioning the Broadcasting Commission.
I'm sorry, I
and
switched
the
over.
Melissa.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're all over the
confused you.
place. I'm not.
It
Yes.
confused you,
What
it
exactly
confused.
are you saying? Are you
just-
still back on Spice?
Yeah, I'm just saying that if somebody who is so high profile, whatever happened should be disseminated.
You know, and Bones, like you said, a crucial point that you made, a health scare is what it is. You have been in situations before where you're perhaps, something happened where your first order of business, you are a public figure as well, but your first order of business is not to get your ducks in a row with the media, with the public. Your first order of business is to communicate with your family, help them to understand that you are okay. And even though in that moment, Brian and I, for example, we were running up and down all over the place at Reggae Sumfest, right? Trying to ensure that you were okay. But ultimately, your first order of business was your family. That's what takes precedence over everything else. So you do have situations where people, we don't know the magnitude or the severity of what she went through. So the fact that we're getting information now, I just think that people who truly wish her well, in the moment, you'll just say, we wish you all the best and a speedy recovery.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting some information here, but yeah, I just think she's public, so they're gonna be concerned, and she has a team. I still believe that it could have a pure pandemonium and panic going on, So that's all I'm saying. All right, so we have a big up coming up right now. We're gonna be talking to Alfonso Bennett. Right, Mr. Bennett is going to be talking to us.
Sound I got dead.
Sound dead in the building.
Clash. Bengo's Sports Bar.
Oh, this is something I got to pay back and front something I have to go on, Hold on, Yeah.
Do we have Alfonso Bennett online?
Mr. Bennett, good night.
Welcome, good night.
All right. Rich.
Right, glad you tag on the musically. We see that you're already in the mood. Talk to us. Is everything in place for Sound I Go Dead?
Yeah, man, everything in place, man. Right now, without the venue, I do some final preparation. I set up some tents and all them things,
Yeah. All right, so Alfonso, we need some information about Sound I Go Dead event. Where is it? When is it? How much is the admission? And tell us the package, the entertainment lineup that you have prepared.
Sir, at the 11th, that's a Friday coming, right?
See?
And it's a money right at Bengo's place. If you come from town side and take the toll, the exit at Unity Valley.
Exit where? No, say that again, because you're not so clear. If you're taking the toll, you exit where?
That side there. Take the toll, exit Unity Valley.
Unity Valley, okay.
If you
All
come
right.
from Port, you have to exit Unity Valley the same way. And as a part of the gas station, it's very on your right. Can't miss it.
Me want you to talk up in the phone. We are hear you, but we not hear you clear.
Yeah, you sound slightly
muffled,
muffled.
brother.
Okay.
All right, we have to work with it then.
All right. So tell us about the lineup where the sound's expected to square off.
All right. We have Love People Sound, Black Magic, Super Bass, and Sound Champions.
Wow. So what is this now? Is this a straight up clash, or is just tune for tune, sound does a play for build up a vibe in the dance?
Straight clash, man. Once it starts, once the kind spin, and it starts a straight clash.
What is the main prize?
What's the prize for who win?
All right. They might play for a trophy.
They might play for a trophy.
Yeah.
No money?
No money. Yeah, each of them, every sound man get paid for them bookings already.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, them collect them bookings already, right? So the winner take the trophy.
Alfonso, big and serious, They think give man my money. Whoever win.
Them done collect.
Them collect for come there.
When I say that big money then collect in the garden, it's a war dance,
A rich dance.
A rich dance. So
it's a rich dance.
No, For patrons, Alfonso, where do we get tickets? And remind us again of the admission.
The tickets are going to be at the gate.
So you don't have no pre-sold thing, straight at the gate?
No, we don't have a pre-sold right now.
How much you get in?
Just 12 bills, man. Cheap, man. Cheap.
How much?
$1,200. Cheap.
Oh, that's almost.
All right.
We're not going to get that, man. Cheap.
What time we need to get there? What time people need to forward?
All right. We have to start the class 9 o'clock. So the patrons have to come in before that.
What time gates open?
Get down from as early as 6 o'clock, man.
You know that time them to come, man.
Yeah, man.
So if you go.
We're going to do that juggle some song for night early, you know?
Seeing. How your security and everything set up?
Food and everything on the band still from them time there.
Security and parking, how that stay?
Yeah, man. We have private security guards so to have the police, right? So we have our police that patrol the street to ensure that all of the parking, all the park secure, and we have parking lot where. But we know the parking lot might not hold all of the vehicles themselves, you understand?
See.
But we have security for the parking themselves.
Okay.
All right. Alfonso Bennett, it sounds good as usual. We wish you all the best.
So now go dead. Big up yourself, Alfonso. Wish you all the best with it. Yes, sir. Alfonso, before you go, you have any sponsors you want to big up?
No, we don't have no sponsors right now. Me, I do everything for you.
All right, that means show rich show that.
Yeah,
love it.
So, but more big up the whole of Golden Grove, the whole of Manigua, the whole of Claremont,
See.
the whole of Ochi, the whole of Yorkton, Fateston, Linstead, Guysdale. You don't know, cause everybody has to in for this, you know?
All right, me done.
All
Big up
right,
yourself,
man. Big up
Alfonso.
yourself.
What you mean? Enough love. Here, Alfonso. So now go dead. Big up.
I'm having big up digital Chris, because I'm the last one still, you know?
Bad
I
you.
never see bones, I never see Kishima neither.
No, we're free.
Yeah, and
Kishima not
Benga,
there.
don't worry yourself.
And me never
you
there
know,
neither.
see me for that one here. Yeah. But no watch that.
Me never there at my youth, so me can just tell you straight. Me never there. So me forward other one here.
You forward, all right, bones, I hear you, sir.
All right, me done. Big up yourself. See?
All right, big up yourself, Alfonso.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. So that's it. I said things, right? So I'm not got dead, man. So everybody will come out fit, right?
Enough love. Respect, yes, sir. No, it took a shot.
All right, that's Sound I Got Dead at Bengo's Place, Monique Sentan, and this is happening on Friday, November 11.
All right, and of course, every week we provide a platform for a new and upcoming artist. And this week, our music artist is Flicka. That's a unique name. He's in studio with us right here in Ocho Rios. So we just want to welcome him to the platform right here.
Yeah, big up Flicka, welcome.
Flicka!
Flick them, you know. Top of the evening, all viewers, all listeners, you know.
You're wearing your merch.
All right, Flicka, couple of things we want to find out from you. All right, yeah. Don't cover the mic, Flicka. Just hold it so. Hold it so. Because if you cover it, it'll go feed forward, because we don't leave it back. All right, Flicka, tell us a little bit about your musical journey. Firstly, how did the name Flicka come round? So much money you have, you just have flicky money, so what go on?
Jano, long story still, you know.
We don't have all night, so you have to go make it short.
From school days, you know.
Hold the Michelle closer. Hold the Michelle closer.
We used to do the local freestyle them, you know.
Right.
Yeah. You know, we used to be the local freestyle them at the school, and them used to say, oh, Flicka. They used to just, you know, every local stunt in a way perform it.
Yeah.
Crazy excitement, you know.
Right.
So the name they just stick to me from then, you know. Till, you know, everybody starts saying, oh, Flicka with it done, you know. Yeah.
So tell us how you got into the business professionally. Was it something that you always wanted to do, or you just, buck up in it, you just say, try a thing? How did this whole thing start for you?
Well, we've been have the love and the passion towards the music.
Right.
From a basic days, man, from Vibes Cartel, Beanie Man. From them time that we've been have the love, isn't it?
See.
We used to do some local clash. Me and my local sibling them, Mm-hmm. I keep it active, but then we start be out more,
Right.
out in the street, out in the public, and people start to say, yeah, you know,
See.
the lyrics them necessary. You see me? I say make sense. So from there, we just been taking it more serious.
Okay.
Flicka Dan, being from Sentan, when the core of the entertainment industry, you know, kind of is in Kingston, what are some of the musical challenges you experience to get your material out there?
Well, honestly, producers, watch the producer them still we don't really get that used to them still, you know. But I work with couple producers from the town side, isn't it? And it's been a crazy reaction with them, especially the new wave team, isn't it? So we just try to do full thing, isn't it? We not try to make the lower way music in the North Coast region affect the music when I try to deliver to my fans and my people. I just try to be outstand with the lyrics them and the type of topic we choose.
One of the questions I wanted to ask you, you're from Montreal, so you're from St. Anne.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Why is it that there was a challenge to work with the producers from St. Anne? What were some of the challenges you faced? Was it a chemistry vibe? It does not work out? Because a lot of times you'd have thought that, you know, since you're from here, it would be a lot easier to work with a homegrown artist from a homegrown producer from this side. What was the vibe that you got that made you not feel comfortable?
You know, honestly, sometimes I blame myself still because
How so?
sometimes I feel like I'm less interactive towards people. So me not
That's
take
a problem,
time
actually.
To,
That's a problem.
express the whole moment of things, isn't it?
Right.
Right.
But it's good that you identify that. But being an artist, how do you plan to tackle that side of you? Because at some point you have to interact and socialize with your fans.
Well, because I use my music 100% because my music is basically after good vibes and good energy and, you know, so the feedback when I've been getting, I have to be honest, 100%. We love it, man, isn't it? So we just keep do the music and I give what the people them love.
As a new artist, one of the things that you really have to work on is the interactivity, because it is going to span the gamut of your career. Meaning, you're going to have to deal with producer, you have to go deal with media, you have to go deal with, you know, everybody, your fans. You have to deal with them.
Yeah, man, we're fully focused now.
Right,
Up
so
and ready, man, and active, man.
all right. So, what are you promoting now? What is your musical project that you're working on and putting out there right now?
Well, I have a song out right now. It's called New Wave.
New Wave.
Yeah, we've been promoting that now a couple of weeks, well, and we're getting a good feedback, right? So we have a couple more singles out with a couple of good producers because, as we say, we are trying to be more interactive with other producers and yeah.
I was reading your bio and it says that, you know, you have competed in a lot of clashes. What would you say are some of the perks in being involved in a clash? Because you don't know how clash things go. Somebody have to dead musically. But for you personally, what are some of the upsides or advantages of participating in clashes?
Well, we just always try to be outstanding in whatever music we try to do. But sometimes the better you get, the better you. So you learn while you're doing, learn while you fail. So you have to just keep focus and move on, isn't it? But we just use the music and not feel in it, not tired.
So
But you just said something that is that works, because even through failure, it is a lesson and you still learn. Like nothing is wrong with failing. Like sometimes that's how you learn and know how to be better next time.
Yeah, man, because I've been through a lot of performance and more time when we reach out, I say, yo, you know, I'm not too angry it. Oh, me should have angry it, you know, but wise of a vision, you know, you just observe and you move on and master the craft.
Tell us a little bit about your management. people hearing you. We want to hear the song first. As a matter of fact, what we should do, Kish, is listen to the song first. I want you to introduce the tune that you're promoting right now to all the listeners. And then, of course, we're going to talk to you a little bit about how people can reach you and social media and so on. So introduce the song the right way. We'll play it for you right here in the studio.
Right now. Make it out where them know about. We no doubt. Yeah, man, we clean when we roll out. Fake smile and no love. He made me heart tough. And them not real, them a bogus. If I not God, then we don't trust. We keep focus. Cause them a cheater in them own house. Wolf in a sheep cloud. No street code. Me and me done them a lead. Bunny happy make we gone feed each other. You try to stop it, honey. You them me pick your feather. And yeah, the girls them up we touch up with them Cinderella. Flick them.
Let's hear it.
Dollar.
Yo, sickest. Flick that. Niggas. More time me wonder.
No, really.
More time me wonder if me pocket them a strain. Black them heavy plus cause the same, yeah. Papa buckle cushion up me brain. Them say me naga boss and now me them lane new wave. And from your this I know a grave. We beat it like a slave and plus I with them gyal a praise them too late. Them can't go stop it from be great, yeah. We wall it and use the paint to elevate. Make it out where them know about. And we no doubt. Here we clean when we roll out. Fake smile then no love. He make me heart up. And them not real, them a bogus. If I not got them we don't trust. We keep focus. Cause them a cheat in a them own house. Yeah, wolf in a sheep cloud. No street code. Me and it and them a lead out. Money happy make we gone feed each other. You try to stop it and it them we pick your feather. And yeah, the girl them coffee them Cinderella. Born we not gone fit and we no see no better, yo. Very more time me wonder if me pocket them a strain.
All right, that's Flicka done.
Right.
Now, in terms of live performances, do you have any shows booked before the year ends?
Well, we've been a get couple call, but nothing solid, concrete, confirm, you know. But we out here opening up, you know.
All right. Tell us a little bit about management and tell us your social media handles. So people hear the song, them like you, they want to work with you. How can they reach you?
A straight Flicka done on all platforms. Management, we work with new wave team, but differently we've been to do our own work. We not really signed to nobody. We just
And how do we get to you? I mean, in terms of you, management, how do we get to Flicka Dan? You say Flicka Dan is on all platforms. Spell the same way right through.
right. FLICKADAN, all platforms. From you go through you find all necessary details. You see me? Right.
And management.
All right.
And management. Who's management?
As I said before, we do we, you know?
Yeah, but who is we? Meaning.
Dollar kind. Flick them.
All right.
That's the whole movement and further.
And how we get to management?
You can message me out on Instagram. Is it? We have 3504304. You can reach out to the whole Dollar Kind team.
Okay. So they're here. And the team is here with you tonight?
100%.
Always. All right. Rich.
All
Love
right,
it.
Flicka. Well, continue pursuing your career and, keep moving and keep pushing through.
Definitely.
Anybody you want to big up Flicka before you move?
Well, I have to just big up my place because them love the movement and them always tune in. Parton, Pimenta Walk, my ground that. Yeah, man. Big up the whole Ocho, big up the whole Irie team. Definitely, you see me? New wave. Flick them.
Flicka Dan,
All
big
right,
up yourself.
That's Flicka Dan, our music artist this week. Thank you so much for coming through.
100%.
All right, so that's Flicka Dan right there, our music artist for this week. And of course, we have, I think, another big up, which is the charity event in New York. All right, we're going to work on that. We're going to be talking to Paul Issa. And for the folks who don't know Paul is the big man behind the beautiful couples resorts right across Jamaica from Negril to St. Anne.
And it's awesome charity concert that's coming up with a solid purpose.
I was honored to be at the last one they had at Sanssouci, and it was coffee
Before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic, it was coffee, third world, and let me tell you, the performances were absolutely awesome, and the support was absolutely great. They're taking it overseas now, so we're going to be talking to Paul Issa from Couples, and of course the Issa Foundation to find out what exactly is going to be happening with this very large event that's going to be happening in New York. Different, and I think I like the vibe, taking it to the diaspora, because I think they'll be able to raise more funds for a event that is so special, and it's for I think it's a school or in Saint Anne,
a medical facility in Saint Anne.
In Saint Anne. So we're looking forward to that. So we're just trying to get Paul online right now. But we want to big up the couples resorts in Jamaica and the Issa.
And big up to Third World Band,
always
goodwill
support.
ambassadors, lending their cause to these awesome initiatives.
Yeah.
To give back to the children of Jamaica.
Will you be going to the event?
No.
No. Oh, yeah.
That's like a flight away.
A short flight. You don't know.
Is it?
No, all right. Well,
No,
not quite for you.
it's,
All right, we're not getting
no.
Paul, so we're going to be talking to Kip Rich. We wanted to get to Paul, but let us see. We probably can get him a little later on. But we're going to be trying to link up with Kip Rich. She's going to be joining us on Zoom, and I think that's Kip Rich coming in.
Yes.
Yes, I am seeing Kippo.
Kippo!
Kip Rich, welcome.
You see me? Oh, you see me?
Me can't see. Hey,
Yes,
camera
we
never come out of
see
me.
you.
Me can't see.
Hey, Kashiba!
What,
Oh,
dude?
go on, Kip Rich. I am seeing you.
Kip Rich, I say you look rich. That's why your name Kip Rich.
We have, now go on with, but there,
No, that no fear. You can't come on the show and turn the interviewer. I will ask you what you are going with. Paul.
Man asked you a question.
Well, they don't know the usual. Always
know,
need
tell
some for my work, you know the thing go.
What's going on with Kip Rich? Cause
A lot of thing has been going on. I mean, the usual doing a lot of recording and all of that, and preparing for the new year and for the rest of shows I have for the latter part of the year, yeah? And I must say I'm focusing on something though that's happening right now in Jamaica, where it raised a whole heap of concern, including mine. The whole female thing that them are going from where them are kill the female, them and them something, them to approve of that something there. So I kind of lobby against that thing there right now, very strong,
Right.
And
Yeah.
you did that through music. So talk to us a little bit about the track titled "Women Protest."
Yes, well, that song came about because of the whole thing, as I mentioned before, that's going on with females and thing, and I did the video for it also. Was very quick, It's like I go over Hellshot the other day. I was in Jamaica. I went by Hellshot, and when I played the beat, Chase Mills rhythm was me, Carlington, and Lani, another female artist, Lani. So we just there go and vibe to the beat, and I vibe to the beat, and the whole topic come about all these things that were happening with the female and everything there. I'm saying, I need to say something about this. And the whole vibe just come to me while I was there listening to the beat. And I just decide, say, boy, I not even wait. I go straight to the studio. So I leave from Hellshot, go straight to the studio, record the song, same time, and video it the day after.
There has to be a trigger for that though, Kip Rich. I mean, we understand it is a very important topic and a very socially viable one. But what do you think was the trigger for you to be moving on it so quickly in terms of
when I saw that female floating in the sea,
Okay.
It really touched me, and it's a female where we exchange words already and things. So yeah, me know her. She is a cool, it's a cool girl from where me know. Bones.
No. As somebody, give me a signal. I tell you, "Matter wait, we have you."
Okay. Yeah, man. But when we see that, when we see the whole thing that with her floating in the sea.
Horrible.
Trust me,
And what are your thoughts? Like Demarco is encouraging entertainers at the moment. Not the two things are correlated, but he's encouraging entertainers to stop sing songs about murder and violence. What are your thoughts? And are you on board with this type of initiative?
I mean, it's a good initiative, but you know how dancehall is. Dancehall is a hardcore ground. You can't really curve it too much, away from certain kind of songs. Gangster songs I go sing regardless. A man I go tell us the boy he must sing about when he see and all them kind of thing. So I mean, what we have to do, who want to play them role, just play them role and do the right thing where them feel are the right thing to do. But me can't really tell a man say, yo, don't sing that kind of song or sing that kind of song.
Kiprich,
yeah.
One of the things, there's so many things happening across the world right now, and in terms of either accidents or people just being shot. And when you heard and saw the floating body, can you give us a pictorial or a vibe of exactly how you felt, where it brought you to the point where you had to do a song so quickly and video it so quickly? Because, as I say, triggers happen.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's the intensity of the trigger.
True.
How did you feel, really? Can you...
It really touched me. When me tell you, it really touched me. It's like...
Tears? Did it bring you to tears?
Almost. It was right there almost. Because when I look on it, I say, boy, Jano, if your man do a female this still, you have to, me no know where you met to do that to a female, So it really touched me. I feel me have 3 daughters. You understand?
Wow.
And I love my
trigger right there.
You understand me? So when we see them kind of thing, the boy, when we see that one day in particular, it moves something in my body. And then, all right, as Kashiba asked earlier about the Demarco initiative. Say, all right, I see a clipping going around with a member of parliament, highlighting
the Done song.
Yeah, and another song and thing. But my take on that still, it's not like other songs not doing. You understand me? So if that are the one where him drawn to pick out some lines out and them thing them, me not see the sense. Me no really see where.
But you're a part of the industry. You're a part of the industry, though, Kiprich, and you kind of know like what's happening on the ground, as people put it. What's happening in the street, like what's the new plug, like what get people going and moving. So is his statement far-fetched, though, from what we say happening in the spaces, in the dancehall spaces? Aren't people using the slang fully done and that kind of thing? Isn't that something that's going on now? Like, you are in the space.
I mean, it's slang. And Jamaica dancehall always come with slangs. And them thing there. That's not new, So when him make it, when him, like, making it all for be like a thing, and bypassing other good songs and not talking about lines from other good songs and everything, then me just don't see the sense.
All right, Kipper, why I'm going to ask you this now. Do you think what the gentleman said in terms of since dunce is fashionable, when he said something like that, What are your thoughts? Because do you think or do you not think that it is affecting the social fiber of what is happening in our country now? Why even the government is putting a ban on songs with certain narratives. And a lot of the songs that are being put out now from the younger generation, and of course there's evolution, and we know there's going to be a time that they have to come out and shine. But do you think that what they're putting out now is helping the social fiber of our country? Fully Dunce, popping Mali and all these things, scamming and all of that. And this song is very popular, right? But do you think it is something that is helping us? The man is telling us that his son didn't look for the song. It popped up on his tablet, and he could sing the song pretty much word for word.
Wonder how old his son is.
Obviously a young fella.
Yeah, but you know, censor your child thing because we don't see that pop up on my daughter tablet. You understand me?
Everybody won't set different, you know, but
everybody won't set different. But
that's a good point that Kiprich made as well, because as parents, you really have to censor your child and your children, because this is the information age and smart devices will give you access to everything at your fingertips.
It is hard to censor it when it is viral.
No, but all right, but he's making it more viral because right now,
I agree with that.
When you mention that in Parliament, you know what I mean? I mean, right now, if me not even hear the song before, me want to hear what the song is about. Me go listen it.
It's everywhere. But I wanted to find out your thoughts on the song and the message that it's sending.
I mean, it's just slang, you know. I mean, the message
it has any impact on
it do have a positive message going out there, but it's slang, and dancehall is known for that. You know, remember say you have
no, we have dancehall that's positive.
You have a song where it come out where nobody can cross it. Tell me the message. Where it really send. You know, but it's
that was an edit.
But it end up to a song. It end up become a song.
That was an edit. That was comedy.
The man didn't go to studio to record it, and I think ultimately, I hear what you're saying in a Kiprich, but I think ultimately, as people in positions of influence, we have to sometimes call a spade, because in truth, with what there is nothing wrong with what he said, and with him saying that, it doesn't mean that he's bypassing good songs to quote lyrics from a negative song, but this song has its impact on the society. You see how people gravitating towards it more than ever. So to say, when did being dunce become fashionable?
And this was a
no, in this day and age, it's a slang, and people just have it as fashion because the US students them and the students.
Here's how I disagree with you. Here's how I disagree with you, Kiprich. I was at a fabric store today, and I saw a little youth saying to me, "They say me fully dunce." And me there at the back of the class without no, the man was quoting this song and he was emulating this song. And it's not just with this song, it was with other songs that were connoting negative messages. And I say, we're not fighting artistry or freedom of speech and what artists say. But I also, what has to come into mind is the impact that it has. And how, remember Cartel sing about Clarks, you know, and Clarks sell.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
And because of our powerful, remember now, music is one of the most powerful mediums that you can get a message from.
Kiprich said telephone thing mash up him life and
and it mash up my life for true.
It's a lock for every
but me never said it go mash up life. Me just attack when me see it happen.
Did you realize the impact what that song would have had?
Yeah.
No, did you know that?
What, the telephone song?
Yes.
I mean, as we say, me see it happen. You know, me falling at the trap to see me. So
you do it.
So me not really think say the youth them go to school and try to sit down at the back and no one pass no subject.
Just let me say somebody wrong. It don't happen.
You think so? Good?
The same way you put out women protest. And
Yeah.
the purpose and intent of
Yeah.
that song is to
Yeah.
bring awareness, and through music you want to
Yeah.
sensitize the public and show them how to deal and treat women differently and highlight the negatives.
Yes.
So you did that song, with an intent and a
Right.
purpose.
True.
Right? So
True.
the same also goes to for other material, and you're hoping that this song, Women Protest, will impact the society in a way where a man think twice before he hurt a woman. That's the kind
You're
of
right.
impact you want,
True,
Right?
you're right. You're right.
And
That's a strong point.
And
Yeah.
it will
put it
happen.
in a song
Yeah.
because you know how powerful it is and how it can change the mind and the perception and change the actions.
True. That's a strong point. You know.
And she says that to say that whatever you brothers, you people, powerful, what you call pulpits or platforms
Yeah.
put out, can really have a say in what happens with a lot of people. And this one that you're out with is going to be resonating with
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Yes.
You want to hear it, Bones?
Hear it. No, I hear it again.
Introduce it, man.
No,
could
Kippo.
drop this
Here we go,
song.
Kippo.
Yeah.
Introduce it and we'll play it right here.
All right.
Got you.
So this song is called WP, Women Protest. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's about all the killing that is going on right now with the female them, and in the song as me mentioned, where I say gun salute for the female them we pass on, because as you know, we always singing song about the man them bigging them up and giving them salutes and all them kind of thing there. So this is the first time I'm hearing it in a song, saluting all of the pass on females in it. So this is what this song is about.
Give a listen.
Bones, keep on never send a song. Them send one when him Nana.
Lollipop, if you don't have
Wait a
it,
second.
you better sing.
Wait a second.
Lollipop, if you don't have this song, sing.
Wait a second.
It's a song named Nana Keep Rich singing.
All right.
Wait a second to me.
Actively send
How fast I can make it reach her right now?
Email. Send the man through the email. Or the
I see you sending the song.
He must send it
actively,
right now.
Kipri.
So, all right, let us banter a bit, Kish, and the song will come in a Lollipop email. But and let me tell you something. But by the way, Kiprich, we realize that you're not in Jamaica for a minute now. Why are you overseas? Is so much work going on for you up there?
Well, you know the thing though. Work is going on, yes. Because I'm
You never stop work.
Never stop. I never stop doing shows. I just finished Canada tour.
Canada. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Beanie was there. I did one of the event with Beanie. And thing I went up in the country part of Canada, so Calgary and some other part.
Right.
What was that vibe like in Canada?
Oh God, man, trust me, man. Trust me.
Jamaican up there, so
You hear me, I tell you, man, and me I tell you, say, yo, the vibe with them get them, I say, boy, they miss that kind of vibe. That's what me I get from the people them up that side there. So they miss the whole, the whole vibe that what me go deliver to them up there. So, the work is still out there.
Right.
And speaking for itself and everything there. So it pays to do good songs, as we were talking about before, but you don't know, to each his own.
Yes.
If you want to make songs or you want to make slangs, it's up to you. You understand?
Yeah, just fully done.
With you spending more time on the international scene, Kiprich, what would you say is your observation as it relates to dancehall in the international space, and then also the inroads that Afrobeats has made?
Well, Afrobeats, me not gonna lie, me not gonna knock them thing. Them a find some nice melodies and it sound
good.
If me come here and say the song them not sound good, would that be bias.
You that dumb in the talk.
Yeah, hear them, the song them a deliver proper, the harmonies them right, them dep on the beat, them sweet, they can dance to it. Them a make happy music, and people need that.
And the music was
But
not
here, you're
affecting.
answering the questions, Kiprich.
Eh?
You're coming full circle to answer all the questions that we asked initially that you're fighting not to answer, You hear what you're saying? The music, it nice to dance to. People want to dance. It gives you a good vibe. It has
Yes.
That is true.
melodies.
Yes. Yeah. And people going go and be drawn to feel good music.
Right.
And that is what Afrobeat is representing right now. I mean, dancehall kind of shift, as we all know, because it gonna trap trap at the moment. So
right.
the dancehall fans, and we appreciate dancehall for dancehall, them are go kind of drift.
Got you.
You understand? So if Afrobeat goes a boom and fill that gap when the drift are go on, that are gonna happen.
You know what I find out, Kiprich? I wonder if Lollipop get the song yet. Lollipop, you get the song?
Still a weird pon it,
It a travel.
Lollipop.
Foreign member, it take a little
Look
while.
here, Kiprich don't say.
Make sure I send it direct to Lollipop.
I think them send it to Jody, so me I wait on Jody if you
No,
find
you should just send it to Lollipop, man.
Okay, okay.
DJ Lollipop at Irish.
It in our we send it now WhatsApp.
Brother.
It won't help in the WhatsApp. It I forgot to
If you have
the
it in a WhatsApp, he can email it to himself.
yeah. I send it to what's her name again? Jody is her name. Yeah,
Jody
it's in her WhatsApp right now.
Papi's matching it up right now with Jody.
He must sort it out, but if he did just send it straight, that's all. You'd have played already.
But Kiprich,
Yeah.
I know you said initially.
Tell him don't go to tell him don't go to the second verse. The second verse, I think one line in it.
No, we're not playing it. Forget it. We're not playing. If look here.
No, just the second verse. Just the second verse. One line down in
If we listen before.
if you man, you can play the first verse, it's good.
So we're on with the second verse. What about the second verse?
I'm gonna show about one line. We're
What
saying
line is that?
Yeah. Huh?
What line is that?
Don't try him out.
You have to try it out. You can't send me song and you worry about one line.
One line, you want edit little better.
Yeah, send edit song.
But Kiprich, we see that you are booked for the 2022 staging of Sting. What can fans expect from Kiprich at Sting? New location in St. Ann. Are there any clashes on the card for Kiprich this year? Well, you can tell us.
Well, at the moment, no clash is on the card. At the moment, so it's a new venue, it's a new vibe. Everything is new about Sting.
I personally think though you're one of the. But Kippo, I personally think that you're one of the best clash artists me know.
Give thanks.
Tell you.
Trust me, put my all in it when me do it. Yes, put my all in it when me do it.
I know you've also said to us that you didn't like the idea to be placed in a box or to be known as a clash artist.
Exactly. Because that is not what my bargain for when I enter music. I enter music want to sing song for the girls, them and sing song where people can relate to and all of these things.
Right.
But I mean, when you have hidden talent, you have to, showcase it at some point. So this was one of my little secret for the whole clashing thing, because I used to do it from school days in a half a tree, me and other school youth go at it and them thing there. So it's somewhere in me from them time there. So when me say Sting, that kind of it kind of slow down the whole clashing thing. They kind of slow down over Sting for a while, and I say say more take on that zone there in the thing right now, and then you don't know it so happened as me get little trouble. Them trouble me in the time when more and take on the whole thing,
mash them up.
Yeah, because them trouble me.
Easy, still it up. But one of the things I like with you, Kippo, is that one, you've always remained humble.
Yes.
2, you've always been very focused.
Yes.
And 3, you are a true entertainer in every sense of the word. In terms of you give them the full package.
Yes.
Interactive, you talk to your fans, you love your fans, but you also give your all on stage. When you see the young youths them coming up now, because music is evolving.
Yeah.
What advice, as a man who has been in this business for a minute now, give to them?
Yeah, you have to master your art, and I mean, it's not going to happen in one day because Kiprich never just start out and know everything we know now.
Right.
So it's a learning process along the way, but you have to be willing to learn. You can't make ego take you over at no time. Yeah. So yeah. Don't feel you're too big for do your research them, and you're too big for learn. 1 and 2 from artists who are out there before and I do the thing.
All right, Kipper, you have to know. We have to do some business. We're going to take a break.
Yeah.
And forward.
All right.
The time on Irie FM is
9:31. I'm assuming that's the break. Now, but I tell you something.
What you say? That is really a break.
Well, like a broke down.
No, that's a break, not a lunch.
Not a lunch, but yeah.
Outside of Sting, what else is on your itinerary before the year ends?
All right, so I've a show coming up. Miami are coming up. Touch of Class in Miami. That's the 19th.
Oh, that's a nice.
Yeah, I've another show in Jamaica, the 27th in Jamaica, and then the 29th I'm supposed to be going over to Colombia. I'm a grown that, So and then the early part of December, and I know I have 2 more things before Sting.
I want to commend you, Kiprich, because at least you can remember half of your date them. So come in and say, yo, management, what date again, management?
Yeah.
No, you know your thing, because you know where your money there.
Of course, you have to remember where the money there.
By the way, the song is here, so introduce the tune now.
Yes, so right now, you don't know the thing go. All right. This song, as I mentioned before, Women Protest, it's about all the killing that is going on with the women them, and me just stand up for them on a very serious level right now. So me do the song relatable to the street where them can look in at themselves.
Bro, G.
Here we go.
We need to address this now. No, we're not bad, man. See, Chase Mills.
Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Hombre, I know say Aki you come out. Make you no want see the woman them bout ya. Tell me where you want kill them out for. All when a bun you get a loader. Only like a soldier. Gun salute for the girl them me gone. Tough boy shouldn't ban. You never get the firearm. The fire can in a woman if you keep your body warm. Right now me no care what she do, man. Real bad man no proof for no man. You can't live in the house you want. You need her for cushion. You can't you hand. Bring a million girl we have a tag along. Boy one day a prison with a bagger man. Member than a Lee and a dollar van. You can't buy another one. But them boy you rather man. Hombre I know see Aki you come out. Make you no want see the woman them bout ya. Bout ya.
All right, Kiprich is in that one.
That song there, man. I tell you.
You really have to fade it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, the second verse. Yeah,
man. You got the full one by tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, because as me say, just listen, but the engineer fault. He's supposed to do, but you don't know.
Kiprich, it's been great, but here's one of the things. One, give us your social media handles again for the folks who want.
So it's The Real Kiprich. DIREALKIPRICH. That's the Instagram, the Twitter, and Facebook.
Right.
And then subscribe to the Vivo for the latest.
In everything.
Right.
In everything. So if you want to see the thing, them pop up, and you have to ask what I want with Kiprich and Ray, you want them pop up, just subscribe to the Vivo, and you will see the things them popping up.
In the know. And finally, before you go, Kiprich, I know Bones at the beginning of the conversation, Kiprich kind of hinted that, he's looking forward to the new year already. We're only in November. So it sounds like big things are in the making. So what can we anticipate and look forward? What are you working on for the new year?
All right. I know I've been promising the people on this album for how long. More time I not even want talk to how I promise them. But it a forward.
All
right.
It a forward. So
Rich, may I beg you one thing?
Yeah.
Do the politics thing. Nobody do the politician talk and promise and don't deliver.
No, I've been doing that. I've been doing that for a little while now, but you know, I step out of parliament. I step out of parliament for a moment now. You know,
date. When we can look for the date. When we can.
I know I don't have the date set yet, but because of the body I work on, I put in from the other day. I know say I'm ready now for get this out.
I give it the month.
So in the new year.
In the new year.
All right. We work with that. Keep rich. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Be good, be safe.
Yeah, man, a blessed man. Every time you don't know, Estima, Bones, you don't know. I read the buzz. Everything locked to the flesh.
Cousin.
Big up yourself.
Big up.
Yes.
Oh. All right.
Oh.
Enough love, brother. Enough love. All right. So another big thing that we're going to be talking to. We're going to be talking to Paul Issa of Super Clubs. And one of the things is that it's about the big charity event that's going to be happening in New York. Had the honor to be at the one at the couples here in Ocherius, Sans Souci. We do have Paul Issa online. Paul, welcome to IRA FM.
Welcome
nice to have
EBUZZ.
you. Welcome to EBUZZ. How are you, Paul?
Thank you. I'm good.
Big event coming up in New York. And
up here, yep.
And it's a very big buzz on it, no pun intended, but there's a big buzz on your charity event. Tell us where it's going to be, when it's going to be, and what can we expect in terms of an entertainment package. And if there's an admission, let us know also.
Okay, well, it's going to be this Saturday night, starting at 6:30 p.m. It's at Sony Hall, which is a great venue in Manhattan.
Yes.
It's actually in the theater district of Manhattan.
I know.
And it's going to be dinner, dancing, and a show. It starts at 6:30 with cocktails, and then a sit-down dinner, a served dinner.
A la carte.
And then we have a show with Leon and the Peoples, who is, I don't know if you know who Leon is. He is he's an actor who starred in the movie Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. Mm-hmm.
Right.
He's also a singer, and he has a very good band that's very popular here in New York. And they are performing, and they're opening for Third World, who will be the headliners. And then after Third World, we have DJ Nori from Power 105, I think it is here. He's one of the top reggae DJs in New York, and he will be playing music for dancing until the end of the evening. So it's going to be a really great evening, and it's for...
We're looking forward to it. Tell us a little bit about the purpose of the charity, because we know you're going to be doing something great for St. Anne.
The Issa Trust Foundation is the charitable arm of Couples Resorts.
Right.
And we created this foundation in 2005 to find a way to give back to the community in a more meaningful, structured way. It's something we've always done, but we wanted to focus on specific things, which is mainly Jamaica's children. And we do some work in education, but mainly it's pediatric health care. And what we decided we wanted to do, and we have done a considerable amount of stuff over the last 17 years, but we thought that we should really build our own health center that caters only to children and adolescents. So that is what this is for, to raise funds to build that. It's going to be in St. Anne, and it's going to be named the Mary Issa the Mary Issa Health Center, Pediatric and Adolescent Care, and it's named after my grandmother.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Well,
go ahead.
I wanted to just tell you that I had the honor and the opportunity to be at the last event that you had, a little before COVID, I think it was, at Couples Sans Souci.
Right.
And it was an absolutely stellar event, and I think you had coffee and Third World.
We did. We had coffee, Third World, and air supply.
Air supply. And I tell you, the support was great there, but the evening, for the folks who are listening in the diaspora, because I know that's where you are now, they need to understand the level of production and execution that you put into these events, and it is something that people need to come out and they need to come and support, because it's absolutely awesome. Great networking, great folks, and of course it's for a great cause.
And especially for persons who are listening and they are unable to attend in New York, but it is such a fantastic initiative and they want to support the cause, how can those persons contribute?
That's the answer for that. First of all, I know you have a lot of listeners in the tri-state area.
Yes,
so
we do.
I know I'm talking to New Yorkers and Jamaicans up here, I should say, where I am now. It's still possible to get tickets. I mean, we're almost sold out, but we will be sold out in a matter of probably hours. So there's still a chance. And the way you get tickets, and also to answer your other question, the way you can donate, if you're unable to come, whether you're in Jamaica or up there, is to go to, our name is Issa Trust Foundation, so you just go to issatrustfoundation.com, and there's a link right at the top of the page that takes you to the booking engine where you can buy tickets, donate. You can also bid on our silent auction. We have some really great vacation experiences and other items that you can, bid on, and if you're lucky, get them for less than half price of what they would normally go for. So there's a whole lot happening there that in ways that you can have a good time or bid on something you like, or just donate, And if you come to the event, you'll have a really good evening, and you'll be enjoying yourself, but you'll be doing something for a really good cause.
Well, Paul, I tell you, we want to congratulate you on this philanthropic event that you've been doing for a while. And we only wish you all the best with this staging that's coming up in the latest staging, which is coming up in New York. And we know that the diaspora will definitely support. Keep up your work and keep representing Jamaica the best way that you can. And of course, for the folks, if you have not gone to a couples resort and enjoyed the experience, even doing that will help the cause. So we say big ups to you, Paul, and we wish you all again the best. But for our
thank you for having me on your show.
I wanted you to do this one more time for me, Paul. Remind us of everything: where, when, time, and how to donate.
All right, it's a Trust Foundation for the Children Gala. It's being held in New York City this Saturday, November 12th, beginning at 6:30 p.m.
Yes.
At Sony Hall, which is in Manhattan, and it's to raise funds to build a children's health center in St. Anne, Jamaica. And you can get your tickets, you can donate, and you can bid on the silent auction items by going to issatrustfoundation.com.
Thank you so much, Paul, Issa, and continue doing the great work that you're doing in terms of giving back to the children of Jamaica.
Well, thank you both.
Enough love and honor.
I hope to see you there. I know someone is coming from Irie. I don't know who it is, but someone
Yes,
is coming.
Tristan Wilson will be there.
Tristan will be there.
Right, that's right.
All right, take care, Paul, and we wish you all the best and keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, many thanks.
Many thanks. Enough love and respect. All right, Case, we're up for a break. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Reggae radio station, rocking to the nation.
The time on Irie FM is...
It's 9:45 p.m.
Speroni, life sweet, celebrate that. Things poppin' when the Speroni pop. Bubble is sweet, add flavor to that. Live your best life when the Speroni pop. Everybody, pop, pop, pop Speroni.
Life sweet when you pop Speroni.
Them know we pop buckle, them know we pop style. Speroni we pop when we have a good time. Bust a buckle at the bubbly and live the sweet life. Speroni the #1 sparkling wine. Life sweet, pop Speroni Moscato.
Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Reggae radio station, rocking to the nation.
The time on Irie FM is...
Well, it's now 9:45, just as we said.
And
all
right now, I'm looking at Demarco, so I am seeing him. Demarco, can you hear us?
Demarco, you look so rich, you rich. Demarco.
Definitely can hear
Oh, go
us.
on.
What, me
All
done?
right. No,
Yeah,
Demarco,
deal.
it's great to see you again. You know, last time it was on the road to success, and your journey was absolutely awesome. And here
Thank
we
you.
are again discussing something that you have used your platform to encourage your fellow entertainers to stop sing songs about murder and violence. What actually led you to this realization, and why now?
Look what going on in Jamaica. Bag of things, bag of senseless killing, bag of things are going. Look how the kids them are behave. You know what I mean? At the young picnic them are take up gun to wanna kill people now. You know what I mean? And enough people that say music don't alter emotions. And that is a lie. If me sing I love my life, and somebody can come to me and say, this song changed my life. This song make me do better. Every time I feel sad, I go listen to this song. If me sing a gun song, somebody now can take that song to and go do negative. You see me, it can impact them in a negative way too. And for me to want to stop doing that right now, I just me are looking at myself. I'm wrong. I was wrong to be even singing songs like that because me I glorify killing my black brothers and sisters. You see me? We can't and me don't want to be a part of it no more. See, keep rich up on the thing and say, you know what I mean, it's slang and all of that, and but I don't agree with that.
I don't agree either.
I don't agree, none at all.
I argued with him about it because
What do you say to
slangs.
some of your peers who are still of the notion that music is simply art and just a reflection of what they see happening in society?
Music is not simply art. Music, as me say, music can alter emotions. Music can heal people. Music can. All right, Bob Marley. Who is Bob Marley? What Bob Marley do? Bob Marley touch. Bob Marley. Yo, Bob Marley music.
Influenced.
Him
Bob Marley
influenced the world.
And this is what it's coming back to, DeMarco. Music is influential. It's also a little bit addictive, and what you put out there will influence others depending on their mindset or whatever. But
them say again. What about the movies? Which actor you see dead from gun violence?
apart from the one them who put props on them gun them.
Yeah, which actor dead from gun violence? No. And then when you look on when you watch a movie or you move on. When you hear a song where you love, you listen that song every day for months upon months, every day. So it's stuck in your brain.
Demarco, when you watch a movie, there is usually a moral, right? There's a moral to the story.
Exactly.
And
It's a story.
Right. And then you have the story, you have the villain, and you see what happens to the villain in most movies.
Right.
Exactly. So, that's so. Me not believe.
It's not
that
a
foolishness.
slang, brother. It's not a slang.
It's not a slang. Look for what go on. May I read what go on in the high school. Look what go on. You hear about it? With the high school kids, them are go in a classroom and turn it into a club and do the wrong thing. Them take drugs and I don't know if I can say have sex and I have sex.
You can say
in the classroom.
Just don't say it the other way. Yes, but you can say have sex. Yes.
Well, so where all of that come from? Where is it coming from?
Mm-hmm. You know what I want to ask you, Demarco? Sean Paul, Ioxane, Mungo Honorable, Gramps Morgan, and Cecile are some of the entertainers who have endorsed your statement via social media. But it would be interesting to know who do you think are some of the key players and entertainers in the industry at the moment to join your initiative to ignite any real change?
Everybody, all of the young youths, them. I will not blame people, I will not blame artists alone, you know. Let me tell you, one of the big blame is the fans. Yeah? And why I say that? If there's not an audience for that type of music, we won't sing it.
That is true. I always say it's what the market consumes.
Yeah, so the fans them, The fans them for looking at themselves and see what go on at Jamaica. Look what go on with the youths them nowadays. We can't live like that. And me now, me go through my young age and I sing them type of music there. And me get older now and realize me have my kids them. Me have 2 daughters at Jamaica where I go high school. And me start looking at myself and I say, me can't do that. Me can't sing them thing no more. My daughter them rare. They are Jamaica and all of them thing there. And fair ear say take drugs, do this, do all type of wrongs. I can't support that. So me have to stop because here we go on now. The young youth them we are sing the thing them now. Them are gonna get older like me, you know. And then saying that themselves, yo, I don't want to do this again. Then the younger youths, them are gonna for them, I gonna come do the same thing. So we have to stop it. It's just going to be a cycle, so it has to stop.
Yep.
Is it me?
Do you think no, it appears to be even worse than previous years? Like it just
of course
everything is out of control.
Of course, that's why I made yo see keep rich, my respect, keep rich. Yo, one of the baddest writer them, performer, I respect him. But for a man who got through a couple generations of music, I never expect the answer there from him. Understand? But they expect better.
You mean the
you see me? It's not slang.
Can't be slang.
It's not slang.
It is more than that.
Way more.
But Demarco, have any of your co-workers reached out to you personally to say, Demarco, I am on board, let us do this together, because that is also a part of the wow.
No, and I love them to do it. You see me? I love them to do it. Because it's not something else. I not say something wrong. I not say nothing wrong, you know. So I don't know why I see all enough people are come with negative energy. Why? I'm not saying anything wrong. It's something good. But me not say anything bad.
And here's a truth, Demarco. Because you're doing something right, the market don't consume it.
Yo.
For some reason. You have the people putting out the positive music, talking about love, unity, strength, and it goes nowhere. Why is that? And what does that say about the fiber of our social society, our society overall?
Kashima Bones, look here. Yeah. Look on this. What you see right? So Charlie Blacks this, now I'm gold plaque this.
Yes.
You see gun?
I know the plaque, it was here.
You see gun, your gunshot and killing and all of these taking drugs in this song?
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay. All right. That's a gold plaque.
And how long ago was that gold plaque?
It's to watch there.
We can't see the date. But I tell you, the market is dictating a lot of things these days, which is unfortunate in terms of the positivity.
My boss, go for hard. Go hard. We know what more ask the people them. Yes. No, more tell the people them. Go on Spotify, go to Sean Paul, go to Shaggy. Go to all of the big entertainers and look on them Spotify, look on the listenership them have.
True.
Look on it and look on the song titles.
Clean.
Money. And them make a desk of the money there. You say you come from humble beginnings as an artist.
Yes.
Where you're there at the ghetto and all of them things that you're struggling. So you're going to get the break now for make a difference and come back and sing things to put down and kill your brother them. Why?
Do you think, Demarco, that the songs currently being produced is connected to the genre being at a standstill as a collective, while Afrobeats continue to make headways internationally?
All right, look at Afrobeats now. Afrobeats. Melodies. Sometimes you don't even know what them are say, but it feel good music, melodies, catchy things where you can sing and you can move and dance. Remember, back in you remember when one drop there around all Jamaica?
Mm-hmm.
When one drop there around Jamaica, you have all Bounty Killer where big bad artists, if you see, my eyes can see more clear. You have Elephant Man where energy God where jump up and down. I sing for one drop rhythm. You see me? I watch that the place nobody stay like now. The violence never really did stay like now. It'll get worse and worse.
It's
And the
evolution,
artists,
but in a bad way.
yes, and the artists them, we not try bash them, but here with them a try compete for say who can say the most graphic things them, who can say the the worstest thing them for top the next artist. You see me? For shot value. So them can be on the trending, #1 trending and them thing there. And
the level of barbarity is the problem I have with the music now. Because you remember now, back in the day, you have your Shabba and you have them did slack and then did go on with them things.
Yeah.
But it is not on the level that we're getting now. In terms
of now them want to go viral with the slack.
So they go
you
hard as they can.
have to go harder than the next man for go
exactly
to get viral, So
but Demarco, I commend you for stepping forward and showing accountability. But then do you foresee then that what it is that you're trying to attain? Because it's not no one man job, it's a collective. Like together we really have to move forward. And so far, through the social media platforms, I'm not seeing more entertainers who are guilty of singing songs about gun violence and that kind of thing, joining, with you to say, look, it is true.
Let me tell you what I'm going to. Let me tell you what I'm going to Kashima. Enough of them afraid. Enough of them afraid to come out because them no
them career.
It affect your career. Enough of them afraid. Enough of them have a whole heap of them song then at the pipeline ready for release. And I say, yo, Jano Star, yo, the artist right, but yo, Jano, me have my song them ready, or me have my video them in line for dropping,
So
but
true.
me have a whole heap of song. Me have about 100 of them song there. I'm a bench all of them.
Right.
I don't care. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
You have to take a stance, brother.
And
But done
as
with
you
it.
said up, Bones, as you said up, we must also use this platform to highlight Agent Sasko. We see where
Of
Agent
course,
Sasko has
him one of the
evolved,
first man
and
them.
he's like a model dancer
Of course.
artist, if you ask me.
And Mr. Campbell, congratulations on your national award, sir.
Him deserve it. Him deserve it.
Big up, Sasko. Yeah, man. Big
Him
up.
deserve it.
We're getting
And
out of time
all of
here.
the people them where see the same thing them deserve. Because all heap of artists there in Jamaica to sing the right type of music. So we want to big them up too. You see me? And big up even who not sing the right type of music. We just want to just change up the thing. You see me? We not bash on either. And the fans them want to please looking on yourself. Tell Uno can control the artists them too. Because Uno have the power. If it wasn't for the fans them, it couldn't be no Demarco, it couldn't be no artists where the were big or boss. You understand?
Right.
Are the people them. Are the people them make me can they as a talk right now to you. The people
In
them.
closing, in the words of Demarco, big speech.
Big speech.
DeMarco, it's good to
Continue
see
walk
you.
the talk.
Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep shining. And we look forward to have you in studio soon.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Big up, me Dan. By the way, you have a show April 10. Kite
So hold on, no, now play my song.
Me not have
Of
time.
course. DJ Lollipop, drop a Demarco.
One minute.
Yeah, man, play my song, man. Live, the new one.
Come, Lollipop,
Live.
play one. See, there, he run out of time. Let us see. Let us see. Now, we don't,
Lollipop, where you there?
Lollipop, Rich. Look, we want to say thanks to everyone for making the buzz possible this week. We want to say thanks to Paul Issa and my brother who had the other event. Is it Alfonso? Yes. Big up Alfonso.
Big up to Kip Rich. Big up to Demarco. We will go out with a live, giving Pop a little more time to find it. Also, a big thank you to our music artist, Flicka Dan.
Flicka Dan. Say thanks to our production assistant, Shamara Rashona and Jody Ann, technical operator, DJ Lollipop, studio engineer, DJ Kamar, and telephone operator, Shania Roberts, social media specialist, Peter Broadba. We're going to get out and let us see if we can get out of here with DeMarco. I'm DJ
Yeah,
Bones.
this is a new, this is a pre-release, nobody have that song,
Pop, talk to me. Life.
Pop, you don't have it or not, youth? There you go.
Yeah. Yo, sponge.
Yeah.
And if we could have buy life, yeah. Nah. And if we could have buy life,
kaboom, kaboom, highway. Them little fool that try copy them fish.
And if we could have buy life, all of me talk to me gone with a day I buy right. Yeah. Dance with day a party and me fi day a 9-9. Well a small prayer my child. We did have a vision but it's mere by sight. Yeah, that if me coulda buy life. Empty the Wells Fargo, the youth them fit up on the field that we bench one go. One reign supreme but on a bench China. We did a chase a dream so my friend gone so sell any asset, any money me we spending on. Sponge pop another back up pony anyhow. 21 gun salute we never selling out. We never hesitate no doubt. And if we coulda buy life.
Reggae radio station, rocking to the nation.
The time on IRIE FM is
10:01.